there! I will fight with honor. I will command the light.
Hey, welcome back. We're playing Ungoro Paladin on the Wild Ladder. Looks like we're up against Paladin. Probably Murloc Paladin, since that seems to be the most popular deck right now. We're going to keep the Death Lord and the Consecrate for sure. The Belcher's a little bit more iffy at 5 mana, but as one of the best taunts in the game, I think we should keep it. Okay, it looks like he's got a lot to think about for his turn 1. That could tell us that he's deciding between different 1-drops. Okay, Lost in the Jungle. So this is probably the Silverhand Recruit buffing deck. It's fairly interesting. I think overall it's a pretty fun deck. We're going to have to be wary of lots of buffs. Tarim is going to be very strong. Those Quartermasters, of course, are going to be quite powerful. We do have an Equality Consecrate clear now, so that should be very strong for us. On 4 mana, you can coin out a Quartermaster, but since he's trading his 1/1s, that's a little bit sketchy. It could mean that he has a True Silver, which means if we attacked here, he could True Silver hit and clear, so we're not going to hit, just to play around the possibility. Next turn is Belcher. Turn after that, probably Sylvanas, although maybe we'll wait so that we can try to prevent him from playing a Tyrion on 8. There's that True Silver play, so see how we're keeping this alive for 1 turn by not making a trade earlier. It's too bad we can't play the Spike Ridge yet. We don't want this to die yet. I think it would be better if it died on his turn, because we don't want to have to deal with it just yet. By it, I mean whatever minion comes out of the Death Lord. So we're just going to hold on. This board here is very weak to a Consecrate, but if he uses a Consecrate this early, it's actually very good for us. It makes it much harder for him to clear our boards later on in the game. With all of these Death Rattle minions, our Ungoro is already at a very high power level. If he's thinking about hitting here, then he's probably thinking about using Consecrate. It's pretty good for us. Alright, there we go. That is his whole turn, so unless he gets a powerful minion, we're in a good spot. And that's very good for us. That's a card that he can no longer use. We'll play the Sylvanas because it contests the board. It would have been nice to save it for later, but I think it is our most powerful play, so we'll do that.
I have no time for games.
And of course, next turn we have the Peacekeeper and the Shredder. We could also Spike Ridged if we need to. We'll be saving our Equality Consecrate clear, or our Pyromancer Equality clear. Okay. The play is a little bit surprising because he's creating an easy way for us to steal his Spike Ridge Steed.
Let me think.
If we take this, then our Sylvanas dies to 1 damage. Now he can make it a 50-50 by summoning a dude, and then somehow dealing the damage here, maybe by hitting again. I think we don't hit. It'll make it harder for him to deal with it, and instead we'll just play a Shredder.
Reporting for duty.
The goal with leaving the Sylvanas up is just to make his turns a lot harder. If he has to play around our Sylvanas by skipping powerful turns right now, then that will just allow us to develop more power in our hand, such as if we draw our second equality, then we have 2 full clears, things like that. And we're really just stalling until we get our N'Zoth. In the meantime, he really wants to develop a board that he can buff. Alright, Stand Against Darkness. This is exceptionally good for us, because we can play the Wild Pyromancer and Spike Ridge Steed, and that will kill all of these and let us steal this. So I would say that this is more or less game over for him.
That was a mistake.
It was a mistake. Although I don't know if he's saying that he made a mistake, but if he is, then he already realizes what he's done wrong.
Let none survive.
Alright. We'll see how he comes back from this. If he uses a clear, we'll still have 3 Death Rattle minions coming out, so we'll still have board control.
Put your faith in the light.
Tyrion we can deal with a Peacekeeper.
Follow the rule.
Now, we'll make the trades this way. He does get the Ashbringer. Oh, I'm a fool. I thought this had 6 attack. Alright. We might want to use a Consecrate, but any spells will pop this. So I think we're just gonna, we'll forego the damage.
Reporting for duty.
And we're gonna save our minions for after he does a board clear. There's no need for us to put any more on the board. We have a tremendous amount of pressure showing. He has to deal with it already, so why would we put more value into the clears he already has to do?
Truth is my shield.
Okay, playing this means there's a good likelihood that he doesn't have a board clear.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, he certainly has something in his hand that will buff the dudes if he's making this play. Now we do want to clear both of these for sure.
To battle.
Alright, that's a really good 2-drop for us. And we should probably take the value trades here. It does lose us 5 face damage, but the way that he comes back into this is by buffing a big board of dudes. So I think we should try not to let him get that.
I must move quickly.
I'm tempted to play the shielded mini-bot. It makes his board clears harder. Because right now he could clear, and then our 6 health steed gets killed fairly easily. So this means we'll have a 2-2 left over. Because the Divine Shield will protect from the board clear. Now we are far enough ahead right now that if he doesn't develop a strong board, we'll just start pushing face damage. If he does develop a strong board, then we're likely going to continue taking the trades, because if we keep killing his value, then we're just going to win the game in the long run. I would like to close out the game quickly, because it means that he has fewer draws. But What we do depends almost entirely on how powerful his next play is.
I'm on fire. Move quickly. Let me think.
Okay, I don't think we can kill him this turn, but we are going to put a lot of damage on him.
Weapons ready.
Last warning. Reporting for duty.
There was consideration to popping the Divine Shield with one of these two, but losing 3 damage now could be potentially devastating. Popping the Divine Shield just prevents him from killing one of our guys if he has a way to buff it up. If he doesn't have a way to buff it up, us making that trade is just healing him. And if he does buff this up and kill one of our minions, we're still in a fine spot. Let's say he plays Terram, he can kill this, then we get through the Terram with these, we're still pushing 3 here, and 4 here, plus the 2 here, and the 1 here, so there's a fairly high chance of lethal, even if we don't pick any more cards up. Alright, it looks like he's given up. I don't blame him. Alright, good game. Well played. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what decks you want to see me playing, and I'll see you all next time.